Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a long time again since we sat here. Like, we sat here in the last video, but before that, it's been a long time. Also, do you like my hair? If you don't follow me on Instagram, I just got my hair done and I am living what my 13-year-old self would have wanted to do with her hair's dreams. So I chose orange, and a lot of people were kind of surprised that I chose orange. Basically, everything in my wardrobe, it'll match. So I wear a lot of like green, it'll match green. I wear a lot of blues, it'll match blue. Like, do you see what I mean? So a lot of colors that I wear currently, it'll match with, and I don't have to crazy go through all of my clothes and like get things that'll just match this orange hair. But anyways, I digress. Today, the reason why I'm recording is because we are in the first stages of making the spooky wall actually happen. Now, if you've been watching my videos for the past couple of months, I've been talking about doing this spooky wall somewhere in my house for that whole duration of time, and I chose to do it in my office where I record, so I can have some type of a background for my videos so that it's not just a white wall with nothing on it. And so we're gonna start the process with that. But before we start that, I need to put on different clothes because paint gets everywhere. I need to tape off everything. I might even put on a little bit of makeup, but just for you guys. So with all that said, I'm so excited. Let's get the spooky wall started. Wow, that's bright. Okay, so we're in the spooky room. Well, we're in my office. I'm gonna have to move the camera off to the side when I do this, but basically I have to take, and you can't see it because I don't have the camera pointing this way, but this way there's a bunch of stuff that I have to either take out of this room or bring it over to this side because we are painting this whole wall on the side here. And I'll turn the camera, but just for now, I'm just leaving right here. This is the part that sucks about painting. You have to move everything. Okay, let's get into this. That would have been bad. So I'm gonna wait to move that because all my stuff is in there. You guys are crooked. That's awesome. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wait to move this because with Mike, he's still sleeping, but so we're gonna move on to this thing, which is awesome. You guys are still crooked, what the fuck? Okay guys, so I don't have a wide angle camera, so I can't show you this whole wall, but this is basically the whole wall I'm doing. I'm starting from there, painting this whole thing. This is the first part I'm gonna paint. And then I'm gonna paint this whole wall and then this whole wall. So when I record, usually my desk is in this corner, pointing this way, and I record this way. But sometimes I point the camera this way where the window is, and so it points back this way. And so I figured if we did all three of these panels, because this wall comes in at an angle, you'll be able to see the spooky wall. So I'm gonna paint this whole thing black, and then in the middle here, that's where we're going to take all of my spooky decor, pictures, whatever, and start pushing them out towards the center and then spread them out throughout the whole, pretty much the whole wall, but with a focus in this middle corner to begin with. So with all that said, here we go. Why do I always say that? I need to stop saying that. Got all my paint stuff on the floor, you can't see. Got my paint stuff, and I got all my tape. Ooh. And my drop cloth, which that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to tape off the trim and then lay down this drop cloth right away. So I don't know how I'm going to show you that, but I'm going to try to angle the camera so you can see it. Okay, so here we go. So I taped off everything I need to tape off, and I'm gonna start pouring the paint and we're gonna start painting. So it's getting really real, y'all. Also, I switched my sweatshirt because I was getting too hot, so sorry, but I don't really want to be that sweaty. But here is a paint tip with Carrie. I learned this because Michael told me this, and I just want to spread the knowledge. So if you have a paint pan, right, most of us think, oh, that stupid little like plasticky insert, whatever part that comes with the kit, you just take that and whip that out and don't use it, or you use it as a cover. No, baby. It's supposed to be a pan liner. So what you do is you take your regular pan, like metal pan or whatever you have, and then you take that plastic piece and you use it as a pan liner for the inside of your pan, so that when you're done painting, you just take this out and throw it away, and then you have this for you can use it for next time when you paint. And trust me, you're probably thinking, oh, I'll never paint again, but yes, you will. You will paint again. Fun painting tip with Carrie. Learn from Michael. Okay guys, we're gonna do the first little chunk here, and we're gonna do the first swatch. I'm scared as hell. I'm probably gonna start from the top and work my way down. That would probably be the smartest thing to do. I'm scared, Michael. Before you do that, Carrie, you should probably... All right, guys. Here we go. First of all, I know you can't tell that it's just like, obviously it just looks like a black blob on the screen, but this is one of the best black colors that I don't know, it's just a beautiful black. I got a matte colors. I was gonna get eggshell, but I'm like, you know what? I wanna get matte because I just want it to be matte black. The one thing though that you should know is if you do get like any type of matte color, it's gonna scratch easier because just the way the paint is. I noticed that with like when I painted my bookshelf and that little dresser that I have in here. Just be warned. I'm going to start painting this whole wall here, this wall right there. Yeah, I'll come back when it's pretty much done because you guys don't want to watch me paint. At least this huge chunk. I'll come back when it's all done. Okay guys, wow, this looks crazy. So the paint is still wet and I got done with all the walls. Wow, I know there's like a sheen, but I promise you it's not gonna look like this forever. So I got all the walls painted. First coat, it's looking a little rough, but this has to dry, obviously. And there is a little strip that's behind the door that I have to get now that, I don't even know how they painted it to begin with. So I'm gonna turn the camera on, I'm gonna show you real quick here. Okay, so I have to get this little strip. It goes all the way down. I have to put tape on the back of this because I'm not painting the wood in here because I really want this wood color because I feel like this wood color with the black is gonna look really, really good. So I'm gonna tape this off and paint this little section, and then we're gonna wait until this first coat dries, and then we're gonna do it again. And then we get to start decorating. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so it is a lot longer later. I'm about ready to do the second coat because the wall is pretty much all dry. But I realized that I needed to get different electrical, like a switch and then like the plates to go over them. So I went to Home Depot, quick grabbed a few, and yeah, now I'm just going to be putting on the second coat and then wait till it dries, and then we're done. And then I can peel away the tape, and this project will be all finished when it comes to painting. So let's get back to painting. Okay guys, I've got the whole wall fully painted. I just did the second coat. So I'm just gonna go around, make sure nothing is like dripping too much, just in case. I'm gonna just wait till this dries. So I think it's turning out really, really cool. I'm so excited. So whenever this is dry, I'll come back and we'll figure it out. Okay, so I finished painting. It's a little while later. It's still wet. You can tell it's like glossy. It looks glossy. When it's not wet, it will be definitely matte. There's a chunk over on this end that's like pretty much already dry. So I feel like in a couple of hours, this will be completely dry and I'll be able to peel all that blue tape off. So whenever it's dry, I will come right back. Hey guys, it's funny how like I'm just in this black room now. Last night, went to sleep. We switched out the light switches with, well, Michael did it for me, so thank you, Michael. He switched out the electrical outlets with black ones. The crummy part is when I went to Home Depot, I couldn't tell if this one was black or brown, and it turns out that it is definitely brown. I know it looks black on screen, but trust me, it's a brown. So I have to go back, return this and get a black one for my light switch. But now I'm going to quickly peel off, well, not quickly, very smoothly, and hopefully the black paint doesn't like rip up, or I hope it didn't bleed underneath this blue tape. But when I peel the tape, I'm gonna get rid of the stuff on the floor, and then we're gonna start putting this room back together. So I'm excited, and here we go. Oh no, it started to bleed underneath it. Oh boy, this isn't good. Maybe invest in some better tape. I got the best tape you could get. I just peeled off like the door and a little bit of the bottom, but I'm gonna have to stop because I have been getting acupuncture done. I got it done like a week ago and I have to go back again to get it done. And so I have to quickly stop this and then I will return and then we will finish this project because they never take a day, don't they? Okay, so I'll be right back. This video is gonna be all over the place. Just got back from my acupuncture appointment and I'm going to pull up all of the tape. Okay, so I just pulled down all of the tape and the stupid tape didn't do that great of a job. So now I have to decide if I want to keep like this white or do I want to paint over that. It's so tricky because the baseboard is like right there and like I'm gonna have to do it though because it's such a, you can see it. I mean, you can see it like, this sucks. Okay, so I went through, basically took a fine brush, paintbrush, and then painted all the edges so that you can't really see it on the baseboard, but the thing is a lot of the white paint that you see, like especially like up in here, is from like the previous owner of the house that painted and got on the baseboard. So there's nothing I can really do about that. So I'm just gonna leave it because I don't know what to do with it. But if anybody has suggestions about how to like get that paint up without like taking off the black paint, that would be awesome. I'm just gonna let that dry and then start moving things back in there. I definitely have to go back to Home Depot at some point and get the switch plate. I don't know what you'd call those, but anyway, so yeah, I gotta go do that. I got some other stuff I gotta do today and we will finish this room. This is why I hate painting, because it takes forever. So whatever the next clip is, we'll see you then. Okay, I wanted to give you an update. I started putting things back together. So here it is, like here's my walls. I used to have my desk in this corner, but I put it up against this wall for now because I did originally put it up against that wall, but it looked kind of weird because I have to figure out where to put obviously this bookshelf and then obviously this little tiny dresser, I guess you would call that. That dresser used to be right here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to put it there. But I don't want to put it up against the black wall because I like the way that the black looks against the white. So I might switch this over to that side. I don't know. I might even switch this table back over to that wall. You know how the design process goes. You gotta like put things up and take things down, yada yada yada. But my plan is to have this whole basically top of the wall and this wall full of really cool artwork and pictures and just make it really cool and funky so that when I am recording and the camera is pointing this way or that way, you guys have a background to look at and you get to look at like the paintings or just the artwork on the wall. So it's like I said, so it's not just a blank white wall. I just want to give an update. I am going to be getting a different rug in here. I want to get a zebra print rug. I've wanted that rug or a zebra print rug, black and white, since I was about 12 or 13 years old. And right now I just have this weird piece of carpet that was left over from the hallway, and this in the wood was from the previous owner, so the only way to make this wood floor nice is if we literally redid it, but we're not gonna do that at this moment. So I just wanted to give an update. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video. I'm almost done. Let's keep throwing stuff back in here because I want to be able to edit this video that you're watching. So here we go. Okay, let's start putting up this spooky wall.